How are you, by
Yeah,
the way?
doing great, doing great.
Doing good? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Is your BNI going back to offline anytime soon, or it's already?
Yeah, the last two meetings are going to be. So, um, but they're kind of, and then I think we'll probably next year go sort of one on, one off, which was always the plan. So,
Right. Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. Yeah, we've gone to offline since probably about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. You're going back in
Yeah,
person? Yeah, straight away.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Already. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, the goal is just to go back offline completely. There's no
Mm.
plan as of now to sort of having one on, one off like yourself.
And I think we've got one of your members. We got
Lopai was it Lopai?
Blair, Blair
Oh,
from
Blair Manama. Yeah,
yeah, came
yeah, yeah.
across. So.
He's an insurance guy, right?
No lawyers. Oh yeah, but
Oh,
he has a insurance sort of risk insurance sort of
yeah,
background, so he has good knowledge in that sort of focus area.
yeah. He left before I joined,
Oh,
so
did
I
he?
didn't know him very much. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's actually he's starting with us in a couple of weeks as well, which is
Mm,
good. So we're doing some things with him. So how about he actually, even though we're going to get you to share your screen, I'm just going to share my screen first, just because um, probably for Kuznel's benefit more so probably as anything if she wants to watch it. But it was just that fact that we did talk already quickly around the audit and the and the um, and the proposal side of things. But I
mm,
guess because we've been doing so much around the other side with getting Kuznel on, we possibly didn't spend as much time as we normally would. So just so you know, normally we would have spent that bit of extra time. I think what we did when we were initially doing is you went through the contract and then I went through this. So we probably just shortcutted ourselves a little bit. But I just thought I'd put this up early just to remind us what we're going to do today,
mm,
in terms of what we're going through. So the first thing is we're going to get that Google My Business set up for you so
yeah,
that it comes up in search. Um, we're going to talk about some of the things that we recommend to add from from a website proofing perspective, in terms of icons and links and plugins and pixels. So we're going
mhm,
to talk about all those sort of improvements and those sort of things. I'll do a write up at the end of the session that you can
right,
give your people to be able to update basically. So that'll be good to go pretty much from today. Um, that's that side of things. Um, we're gonna we're gonna make Tuan Nguyen the best possible representative of the businesses. You got two. I know you wear two hats, but that side of things. Fortunately, my cough is still here, so I usually have to bear with me for 1 or 2 seconds while I cough. There we go. I can't always mute myself. Right, so Tuan, yep. And you're not too far off, but it's more just getting some extra wording in there. We're going to make everything really consistent. So your LinkedIn company, we're going to make sure that has the same cover as all the other ones. And we're going to make sure that this detail is really filled out so that we can then start scheduling posts across it. Um, we're going to create the Facebook page because that doesn't exist at the moment. We're going to create the Instagram page similarly. We're going to create the Twitter account profile,
mhm,
and we're going to create a YouTube channel for you. So there'll be the 6 channels that we're going to go through and do this morning. And in many ways, I think we said last time, it's often slightly easier when they don't exist. Just because we know what we know, then straight away. We don't have to worry about how do we get access to things. I know you were the one I think that set up the LinkedIn company, so that's great anyway. So we're not going to have problems with getting in or on anything today. Um, as far as this side of things, just remembering, and we'll see this in Basecamp as well, right? But this is really that Basecamp part's been taken from here. Why are we doing this? We want to protect you and your business online, and particularly on the social media sites. We want to differentiate you from your competition because most of them aren't doing to the extent that we're doing. We want you to be top of mind with your target communities. Because it is new, it's going to be a lot of new people that are going to gain awareness and start to be educated about what VA for Everyone does. And ultimately, we want that to lead to, new and more business opportunities as a result. So that's just so you know, for all of our clients, that's always the objectives of what we're trying to achieve here, right? And that's the measurement at the end of the day. If you're not achieving more business opportunities by way of a result, dare I say it, we're both from B and I. It's very similar, right? Ultimately, you want to feel like you're investing in something and you're getting the returns as a result. Yeah, and to be, I also believe that social media marketing goes very well with people that are using a business networking strategy. So particularly for you winning business, it enables you to point to certain things, right? As well, so that people when they are looking, they'll go looking and comparing as well between you and other providers, and this is a good way of sort of proofing yourself as being a player. You know what I mean? So, and hopefully giving
Yeah.
you that bit of competitive advantage. So the rest of this is actually on the Basecamp checklist. So we know that that's what we're there. As I said, as much as anything, I thought it would be good just um, to put that up as this by way of a start, just so that if Kuznel does choose to go back and have a listen, that we then know that that's what we had already spoken about, right? So probably just a technical quick. How, in terms of the arrangements that we have for Diffie doing your social media, the arrangements that we have in terms of with the staff, how much knowledge do they have all around that? Because realistically, in the Dropbox, they can probably see all the details that that we've agreed to. Is
Mhm.
what's is that all okay? And that's no problem.
Yeah, yeah, that should be
That's
fine.
all good. I mean, there's nothing. I guess what I'm saying, there's nothing sort of uh, any anything that any documents that is probably. Well, I'm saying if there's things that that we need to be aware of around sharing and stuff, just let us know. That's all. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to then go and where that's my little bit of sharing. I'll get you if you can to share from your end, Tuan.
So what am I sharing?
So just
The
if it'll give you the opportunity, hopefully, I think you've got multiple screens. I think last time you had three screens, do you, or two?
I do
Yeah, three.
I
Yep.
do have three
So just
screens.
share one of those. Just share entire screen for one of them, maybe, and the one that you're going to work from. So even if it's the one in front of you, um, basically what I'm going to get you to open up is Basecamp in the first instance, the website, and the social medias. So if we can have one window that we're able to sort of see and work across, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
So I'll share
but
that
usually
one.
entire screen works best. You can just drag things across.
Okay. So
Cool.
Basecamp as
Yep. So if you
well.
if you click up the top, yeah, are you able to with that just drag it out so it fits most of the window? Or are you going to have both on at the same time? Okay. Well, actually, that'll work
Yeah,
too,
just have
probably.
both on.
And that way, yeah, if we want to do it along those
Yeah.
lines, sure. Okay. Um, from a
Move
bandwidth, we
that.
probably don't need to have our yeah. So
Yeah.
most yeah, generally speaking, it's might be better almost to I don't mind this, but what you might want to do is just make the whereby screen pretty small, as in just and then maximize the other one because we're going to be opening all the tabs on the. Do you know what I mean? So actually, just make it pretty
Yeah, I
narrow,
got it.
yeah, yeah, and then
I
sort of have
gotcha.
this one most taking up most of the screen.
I'll have it a wider. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. Sweet. That's perfect. And then if we just click on that checklist there for us, which is either of the top ones. Yep. It's going to be good working with you because I
Just
know
push
you're
me
going
to
to
the
be
end.
handy enough getting your way around the screen, which isn't always the case. So it's great. Um, so I'll just step through this because, as I said, it's probably good for you to know with any of our clients what the process that we go through. Sometimes people choose. It's probably 20% of people choose to split the sessions. So we might be doing the 3 hour session one day for the setup and then the planning session on another day.
Yep.
I've got that happening tomorrow with a chiropractor where we're doing the planning session tomorrow. But in the main, they're typically a 5 hour session. We take, stand up, get a coffee, take a break for, have a bite to eat at lunchtime sort of thing.
Mm.
Because it is As I said, particularly for the more mature person, and even not, even if just for people where they're not normally looking at this sort of stuff, right? It can be a bit sort of draining.
Yeah.
I love it. They're my favorite days because it's kind of what you know, what I've kind of worked with for a while. But it is one of those things we do it in at the pace of the people so they feel comfortable. Um,
Mm.
we got into base camp. As I said, for I have certain clients, or I have had ones at times. It can take 15 minutes just to work out how we get into base camp with them. So that's what I'm saying. The level at times, trying to get with people. I'm sure you can
Yeah.
understand. Um, I did send the zero side of things, even though it's coin. Just so you know that easy debit's not relevant, but for most of our clients, so that we can keep our pricing at the level that we do, we
Yeah.
actually do have easy debit, so that we're not having to follow up on monthly, particularly the monthly management stuff. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Um, and maybe with well, again, it's not going to be an issue for you in the first sort of period in terms of paying coin, but just whatever works. I often find a couple of the coin pints. I don't. It's best if I don't have to remind people. It's not such a big deal now. At one point, if they didn't pay, and they didn't pay for a week or two, it was actually going up and up and up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
depend
Yeah.
on
That
their
makes sense.
delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
guess like whenever I pay in coin, I'll just send you an email and then you can consolidate on your end.
yeah, that's right. So you'll still get an invoice, so that's okay. Just as you normally would with anything else,
Yeah.
just let us know that you've done that. That'd be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're quite right. People often will just send me a little note that's been done. I do
Mm.
monitor it, so that's all good.
Cool.
Maybe weekly, not every day necessarily. Cool. Um, Again, this is just a checklist for us to work through. So I often put that note there. So it's often a fine line between I want people to at least have read this
Mm.
beforehand, particularly around some of the key things that they need to do. Um, Having their smartphone ready and a Wi-Fi and imagery. But at the same time, I don't want them to panic around, oh, do I need to get this all ready before I meet with Steve? Which is often what people can think.
Mm.
So yeah, just general things that we, laptop, desktop, smartphone. Um, Often, particularly around connecting, the smartphone is often easier to do than the laptop and desktop, but they both all work fairly similarly. Wi-Fi, yeah, as you've seen with a couple of our meetings, Wi-Fi becomes pretty important, particularly now most of our services have become online. Um, so with your social media, oh yeah, working down, I think we certainly have a icon image. Did you finish up deciding on if you want to open the website just to the right, open the website up in a new tab? Do you have the cover image or the banner image, I should say, of that website?
This one.
Yeah,
Let me see if I do have that. If I don't, then I'll put a note in, and then our designer can start working on that.
yeah.
Um, 100.
It looks like it's probably a
Oops,
uh,
sorry.
a stock image that then has had
It is a stock
it's
image.
had
Yeah.
a filter maybe put over it. Yeah.
I'm just quickly trying to find that.
Don't you don't no need to rush because it is if we've got that one that would be good and it's always better if we can use it on the day. Looks like you're doing something technical, which is good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find um, that image. Uh, let's see. Found a bunch of images.
Well, the other thing is if there is a bunch of
Yeah, I
images,
found it.
you have got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So is this one? Uh,
What we
but
can do, have
yeah.
I shared you the Dropbox yet? Because I'll share the. Oh yeah, perfect, awesome. How about I share you the Dropbox now? Because that's next on the list, and then you can
Hmm.
add it to the Dropbox for us. Does that sound all right?
Yep.
For now, put it maybe on your desktop or whatever. Let me just go because
Let
that's. I should do that. Give me one
Okay.
second.
It's downloading as a web. Is web pixel is okay? The extension.
Probably need it to be a JPEG or a PNG, but you
Yeah,
should be
that's
able to
fine.
almost. Having said
It's
that,
okay. Yeah,
I don't know how to.
I'll
I'm not quite sure how to convert them. That's the only thing. Because as you said, when I try and do it, same thing happens.
it's okay. Hang on, let me download it quickly.
Yeah, all good. Are you happy for me to just share the Dropbox to your Hello at, or do you want the Dropbox for both Tuan and Tuan at Digital
I
Envision?
think just the hello app will be
Hello
okay.
at's all right. Okay, yep,
Yeah.
cool. I may have done that, but I'll double check anyway. I'm going to send it now again.
Okay, so that's done. There you go. Big banners. Uh,
So I'm hoping that I'll have. I don't. He's gone missing. I need to give him a call. Nadeem, who sort of sets up my Gmail accounts and that sort of stuff. So
yeah, I don't think he has replied to your email,
he
so I'm not
hasn't.
sure
No,
if he
that's right.
actually did that.
Which he's normally pretty good. He's normally pretty quick, to be fair. So um, now that should invite to that, and also I'll copy the link for you actually anyway, so
Yeah,
that
I
you've
see the invitation.
that's come through. Okay, yeah, we'll just maybe go that, but I'll put the link. I'll also put the link onto into the chat maybe, and then I'll get you to do something for me. I'll show you. Uh, Copy
What does it
Dropbox.
just say? Hang on, my invitation. So second.
You possibly have Dropbox with your other email address too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, in a different email address, so I need to create a new one. So second, hello, VA, create a new
Good morning, Kuznal.
email. Morning, Kusnu.
Good morning. I'm sorry for just joining you us.
That's okay.
All good.
Yeah, we're just setting up stuff.
Yeah, we're just setting up stuff.
Sign up for free.
Sign up for free.
Yeah, if you, as I
Yeah,
said, you could
if you,
probably, I can probably
as I
send it
said, you
to
can
your
probably,
other
I can probably send it to your other
It's a bit
email
of
as well.
echoes there.
email as well.
Is that Kusnu's echo thing or?
Yeah, Mike, we're getting a bit of an echo there, Kuznal.
Yeah, Mike, we're getting a bit of an echo there, Kusno.
I'm sorry.
Can you put on your headset because
Can you put on your headset because
I think we can hear
I
our voice
think
coming through your microphone.
we can hear our voice coming through your microphone.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I got my new account. I will accept your invitation now.
Yeah.
That's Dropbox. Okay, got it.
As I said, I'm happy for you to. In fact, it probably makes sense to share the invite so you can access it. Doesn't matter what email you're using, sort of thing.
No, I think that's okay. Like, we'll
You reckon
probably
it's
just
okay?
keep this VA
Just keep
stuff
it
separate
separate. Yeah,
from the
sure.
rest. Yeah. So
Okay.
where should I upload the banner? The
Oh yeah,
where do
so
you want
I
to
know
put?
it's okay. Leave it for now. No, we were just working through our little. Oh yeah, sorry. Where should you upload it on this? I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, you should just in that Let me just have a look at your screen there. I need to get rid of this chat box so I can see it easier. So see how it's got VA for everyone picks. just click on that folder there. Yep. And then
put it
just
there.
go upload and put it in there. That would be good. Yep.
Yeah, so that's done.
Perfect. And yeah, I've made another square one for us. All right. Let's go back to Basecamp again, and then given actually, well, we're just working down this list, weren't we? So that was the main thing. Normally with and now the Kuznals here as well. So we are recording Kuznals, just so you know, and you can always have a little bit of a watch of anything that we've gone through already. But the idea is I'm talking through Tuan just so he knows what we're not just doing for VA for everyone, but what we do for others. We know that we've got a square profile image, and we know that we have the landscape photo, and they're both consistent with the website, and we're going to create the information so that's also consistent. Tuan, if you go down, scroll all the way down to the bottom, we're going to create a notes section right at the bottom. So yeah, go down there and just click in there and just write notes, and then I'll get you to underneath that, just write Dropbox link, and you can go and copy that Dropbox link from the chat too.
Where's the Dropbox links?
Yeah. So in the whereby chat, if you go there, you'll find it. So back.
No, I mean, like, is it discuss this message?
Oh no, sorry. So yeah, no. So what you've done is perfect here, and then just underneath notes, just go. Yeah, just give yourself a bit of space, and then if you go into the whereby chat, so if you go, you know how you dragged us off to the side. I think you've got it on the other side there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just copy the
Yeah, just
link.
copy that link so that it's in there. So so that we know we've done that.
What's this auto launch?
And Kuznal, you'll have access to that Dropbox link. So no need to add any comments. Oh, next time don't add comments because we're going to use this for the whole 3 hours basically.
Oh, okay.
So you probably can go just back
I
in
can
and
edit
and leave it open. Yeah, exactly.
Well.
Because what happens is each time you add it, it sends us both an email. That's the thing. So
right.
So that's all good. Perfect. All right, so let's. So what we're going to do first is we'll actually start with your. So we know that Basecamp we're in. Website we know the email that we're going to use today is hello at for most things, and the Dropbox access has been shared. So that's a little bit further down. All right, so if you scroll down just a little bit there. Kuznal, if you've got any questions or as we go along, just feel free to come off mute and let us know too. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
So now we're going to open up these different channels, Tuan, and so if you you can right click on either of those LinkedIn ones. Let's start with yours, maybe. We only need to be in LinkedIn, and then as we go along, we try and keep everything sort of tidy. So we just drag that to the right of your website. Drag that tab to the right of the website, if that makes sense. Yep, perfect. All right, and then if we go, well, we know that the rest of them we actually have to create, right? So can I get you just to click on a new tab or open a new tab up the top right, and just do Facebook for me? I imagine you've got a Facebook profile, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So cool. And again, often people sort of say, oh, I want to keep my profile separate and private. Well, that's no problems. Only us know that that you're an admin behind these ones, and so so basically LinkedIn, Facebook, Google My Business, and YouTube, all those four, all act in the same way, where you have an admin slash owner who are real people, and then they basically can set up and then manage the accounts. And then the only ones that are shared login is Instagram and Twitter. And even Instagram, because now it sits within a Facebook business, So long as you're a manager within the Facebook business, you still have access to Instagram.
Yeah,
So
I need to link them together.
yeah. So we'll do all
We
that
did that
as well.
before.
Yep. So we'll do all that. So next one, I'll get you to open because we're setting these up a new tab, and I'll just get you to go to Instagram up the top. Yeah, that's it. And again, it's going to be new, so you'll be able to log out of this one, and we'll create
Yeah.
a new one.
So just create a new one.
Yep. So we're going to log out. Perfect. Yep. And then
Just sign up.
we will, but we'll just have it ready. So we'll come back to it. Often the easiest way, or the way I kind of find it easiest, is I open everything up. I generally create the Google products first, and then come back and create and work our way back to LinkedIn, basically.
Sure.
So let's then open another tab up and do Twitter sign up.
Yeah, I don't use Twitter a lot, so yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be new for the company. Yep, so that's all good. And then I'll get you to open up another tab, and this time I'll get you to go to Google. Excuse me. Cool. And down the bottom, so you're using Google as your browser. Out of interest, can I get you to click on the 9 dots next to the T up the top right? Yeah. So do you have Google My Business for Digital Vision?
Yeah.
You do. So do you want to go Google My Business? Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I set it up yet. So because it's not.
So just go sign
Yeah,
in.
like we just haven't tried to use Google My Business before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's leave that for now. Let's just wait a second, and we'll come back to that in a second. And then the next one I just get you to do on the right is just YouTube. And again on the right, there's the 9 dots there. Yep. Click on that. And I see that's sorry, click on your T, the T up the top. Yeah. And just go your channel.
Yeah,
So
this
that's
is
actually what's that? Oh,
my
yeah, so that's
personal
you.
one.
So
So I should
just go
switch
settings
that.
underneath location Australia. Oh, there you go. You've set one up actually for digital vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, you mean
just
the?
go settings for me underneath location Australia. Yeah. And then just go run your cursor over your red where it's got the red T and Twan. What account?
This is the one.
Oh,
So
that's
this
it
is my
there.
personal account.
Yeah, so you're happy to use that. Can I get you to copy that and paste that into? That's the one we'll use as the owner. So paste that into the notes section in Basecamp for us.
Can we just make like a new account or an
Well,
existing one?
again, it's that same thing. It's you're the owner,
Yeah.
yes, and we're going to create a new account. So
because we do have a Gmail for Digital and Vision. So I'm thinking to just use that.
okay,
instead.
actually, well, that's a better one. So go switch account.
So,
Yeah, go to Digital Envision. Although, oh yeah, that's the Gmails.
So this one is a gmail.com.
Yeah. So, okay. So if we use Digital Envision, it's just underneath add or manage your channels. Can I get you to go? Yeah. So copy that. Let's use that Gmail. That's fine. So you can go in as Digital Envision for your Google products. That might make a bit of sense. So far right, just for me, so I know that we've done that as much as anything else. Far left, I should say, not far right. Just paste that into our and we'll use this that Gmail for your Google product ones.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go back to the to YouTube for me for a second, and then click on the blue icon top right. Actually, yeah. So that's not giving us.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah. So here, go under to again to that settings underneath that. Yep. So it's got add or manage chase. So I wonder whether
I guess I don't know, like it's one account we can have multiple channels, right?
Well, the idea is, see, what I wanted to see here, though I saw on the other one, but I don't see here, where in terms of create a new channel. So you got
there's
channel,
an add or manage.
add or manage your channels. Yeah, click on that. Yep.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
go
so we
create
can
a
create a
channel.
new.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we want to do. Yep. So now, as I said, we can start here if you like. Doesn't hurt. So yeah. So we'll just write VA for everyone. From a branding perspective, so I know. So we're always going to have a capital F, yeah?
Yep.
VF.
This is
Yep.
part of the
Yep.
acronym as well.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go create. You got a glass of water there, Kuznal?
Well, we have that YouTube channel.
Yep.
Okay, that's done.
Okay, and then let's go customize channel, the button on the right. Yeah.
This is like my first time doing any of these YouTube stuff.
No
So it's
worries.
good.
Mine too. No, just joking. It's like a few hundred. Let's go branding in the middle next to layout up the top. Yep, branding. And then let's go upload, where that is there. I
What am I
created a
uploading?
square one for you. If you wanted to go to, if you want
The
to go to the
Dropbox.
Dropbox, and whether you want to just download. So if you, what you could
Which
do,
one is that? The 340 square?
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, exactly.
So I got the 340 square. Let me see if it's the right one. It's not the right one. But like, I have the square one with just this. You get it? I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. So I get
Just the icon, you mean?
just the icon. So
Yeah, I don't mind just the icon. It's always going to say it.
Yeah, something like that. So just the icon and without the text.
What's your preference? It doesn't, because realistically, it's. I'm happy to go icon. Often people go icon only, because the reality is it's always written on things anyway.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so
Because this is gonna be like the icon and then VA for everyone, like the
sure.
name of the channels. So
Can you just make sure that icon is square? Maybe
yeah, it is. It
yeah,
is
it's
square.
all good. Okay, you'll put it
So
on.
I'll
Let's have
show
a look. Let's see
you.
how it
Yeah.
looks.
Where does it go? Marketing.
It just, the other thing is square, and it probably needs to be a 300 by 300.
All right, this one's 170, but I can ask the designer to fix that. No issues. So
There you
let's
go.
say that. So it's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. And then upload. The next thing you can upload is the cover image, the one that you've downloaded. So Kuznel, just so you know, we're using a similar image to one that was that's on the website. We like to have consistency across everything. And this YouTube is the trickiest one to get looking right on everything, but at least this one is flexible enough that that's pretty good, right? That's about as good as you're going to get. I'm not sure that fella.
I can't move the.
No, that's right. I'm not sure that fella in the middle looks like Kuznel very much, but anyway,
that should be fine.
And
we'll just keep this for now, and then
yeah,
I can ask the designer to upgrade it.
I think, in all seriousness, we should probably you probably should have an image that is not quite so Western, right? So yeah, I reckon. I reckon. So I'm not saying for today, but for today we want consistency across everything. It's not a lot of work for us to change everything over. You know, once we, as you said, if you speak to people, I reckon you'd be better off having you know, even if it was a real image from the offices in Indonesia, you know.
Yeah, we can get
Yeah,
something like that.
I reckon that'll be quite powerful for you if you finish up having something like that, because you know, this is okay, but I think the immediate reaction with people is going to be, oh, I don't think that's necessarily them. You know what I mean? But again, the first thing for us to make sure is everything's consistent. We can always swap over very quickly, so that's all good. So it is going to look good at the end of the day, but we're going to make it look a little bit better a little bit later. Cool. So let's go down below. It's got video watermark. Just go upload underneath there. We'll just have that. Again, I just use the little VA, same thing, the icon as the watermark. and just make it entire video.
All right, so it should
Yep,
show the entire.
that's it. Yeah, and then on the top right, oh, no, I think that's right. You can go cancel on that.
Publish.
Top right, you can just go publish. So that's on the right hand side. Are you able to click on that one, or is that where you are? Is
I
that?
think I
Oh,
clicked.
it's
Yeah,
doing
it
it. Oh,
is.
yeah, it's
It is
doing it. I
spinning.
see.
Yeah,
It's just updating. Yep, cool.
It's kind of slow. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
finished.
done. Awesome. And then to the right, it's got basic info. Can I get you to click on basic info on the right for me? Sorry, on the right of the branding. Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Right here, description. So if I get you to go to the website, which is your second tab from the left. Yeah, sure you know. So I reckon we copy that. Is that copyable?
This one?
That tied with everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you copy all of that tied with everyone and make repetitive tasks? Yeah.
Do we copy the we are an Australian recruiting
Yeah,
agency as
copy
well?
the whole lot and we'll paste it in. We'll work with it. Yeah. So I reckon you could bring the We Are an Australian. That can come up a line. Yeah. We are an Australian agency providing premier virtual assistant matchmaking solutions in Australia, Asia, the United States. Okay. And because so that's kind of going to be a call on many things, right? But underneath, let's go back to the website. You can actually have about 750 words here. So let's put some more stuff in here. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess I can ask the copywriter to give us a little bit longer.
So I like that
description.
next line is really good. So copy that. Don't sweat about the little stuff. Delegate and employ your perfect VA assistant. So it's almost like a double call to action you've got, right? So then paste that underneath in a new sentence. Yeah. And give yourself an extra line in between those two, right? So yeah, that's it. And I reckon now we just go contact, and say contact. Here we go. Well, you've got another call to action almost. Tell us your needs and launch your VA ride, and then you could maybe copy all of that stuff, and then we'll just tidy it how we want to have it.
Even the
I don't reckon we need to
details?
do more and achieve more. I think we've already got sort of that sort of above it.
Yeah.
Tell us about, and then I reckon you can just go phone, email. You probably don't. I imagine that office. Do you work from that office much?
No, it's just a representative.
Okay.
Office.
So what I would say is, so bring the phone. So up next to where it's got VA ride, I reckon bring the phone. So bring it all up there, as in bring that whole phone.
In the same line or?
Yeah, on the same line, I reckon. Yeah, just go phone 1300.
And then
copy email, lowercase e for email. So go lowercase e, or visit, and then you can put the web address. Today. Full stop. And while we're at it, we almost could probably do some hashtags underneath, right? So underneath this, just give yourself a couple of lines, just so we think about it now. Let's start with hashtag VA for everyone. So we're going to compete with Virginia. And then another hashtag, virtual assistants. Or virtual assistant, yeah. And then what about business support or something along those lines?
I guess business support or automation in a way. Like automation.
Automation, but what about VA solutions? I know it's matchmaking. You've got virtual assistant solution, but VA solutions maybe. or VA solution. All right. Maybe what I'll get you to do is just copy all of that and then paste that into Basecamp again for us. Yep. You can, yeah, we'll worry about knocking that down later. But yeah, go back to YouTube and scroll down. We're going to add links and stuff. What you can do is copy that. Did you already copy the YouTube channel link?
Nah, yeah, I can copy that. So, okay.
Yep. Let's then go down. You can put in the contact info. You could just write info at underneath.
So
Oh, sorry, a little bit further down. Oh yeah, you've got that there.
And that's the bottom one. Yeah.
And then what you can do is add link. The first link you can put in there is the website link. Just type in website with capital W, and then copy that and paste that in there. And now you can hit publish on that. And we're going to come back to this, but we're going to add all the other socials later.
Yeah. There's more now.
Correct.
Like link on banners and stuff.
Yeah, that's the idea. So we're going to add your LinkedIn company, your Facebook page, blah, blah, blah. We're going to put all them in there, and the first 5 will show. If you click on the YouTube then to the left now, up the top left, sorry, in other words, you've got 2 YouTube tabs open. If you click on the one that's to the left, yeah. Now refresh this. Okay, cool. Yep. So we've made a start there. Now I'll get you to again, now click on the icon top right, and I'll get you to go underneath Location Australia, click on Settings for me, and then see how it's got Add or Remove Managers. I'll get you to put me on there as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that happens a bit. So just refresh, it'll come back up, I think.
No, just say 403.
Okay, go back again, and we'll try again.
Yeah.
There we go. Manage permissions. And so that's your digital vision one. Yep.
Yeah, Apple iPhone access. Always verify because I'm not.
Is that somebody else's?
Yeah, I think it's my business partner. Hang on, let me ask him. Yeah, sometimes it go to my phone, sometimes it go to his phone, so it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as it's not unusual when that's the case. As in, yeah, so long as even if you just send him a text or whatever, just say,
Here we go.
Good, cool. That's the good thing about working with people that are actually comfortable around technology. Right, so if you click on the Manage Permissions, this time it should take you there. Awesome. So what I'd get you to do, so what you might want to do here is actually invite us both. So first you might want to add yourself in as an owner. So click on that one there and do hello at.
Does it, will it like interfere with the other channels?
Well, no, it just means it doesn't matter what you're signed in as, right? So, well, that's one thing. You can go hello at. The other thing that I thought might be worth doing is, the one that you actually use as your Gmail. You know that one that you had? So I would put yourself in as an owner, right?
And then...
Yeah, so choose a role. So underneath it's got choose a role. Give yourself owner. Yep. And then you don't have to worry about flipping in and out of different accounts. You could just go, and then you can add myself as well. So Steve at
Dify Social, yeah.
Yeah, DIFY. My face should come up, hopefully, usually. Dify Social,
Yep,
there we are.
got
Yeah,
it.
click on that fella. Yeah. And then just
Should I,
manager, so here.
and then invite.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's done.
And I'm going to go and get my invites. Worth trying to find that now for yourself as well. So otherwise it can be a little bit tricky to find later. So I'm going to go and find it on my email.
Yeah, I got the invitation. Just accepting now. Yep, that's done. So
Okay, I'm just waiting for mine to come.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got it here too. Okay, that's it. Cool. Yeah, no, I've accepted as well. Right, let's go back to your screen. Let's then now, I've got the spotlight sits right over the top of your little thing. So now go back to the 9 dots next to the, on the top right. Yeah, just click there and just click on YouTube again. And just maybe have the one YouTube account open. We don't probably need the others for now. And then what I get you to do is click on the icon for yeah, and then just go again. Go back to settings underneath Australia, and just go back to. Oh no, we don't need to add or do any of that anymore. Sorry, my bad. Just click on the icon and just go your channel, and then we're going to go customize channel. Sorry, so that we've got it when we're going to come back to it again. Cool, that's it. So that opens up a new thing. Just click away from that, and we're going to come back to basic info. So just click on basic info, and we just got to remember. Kuzna's going to remind us. We're going to come back and add the other links as we go. Cool. Let's then go now to get your business on. So the Google My Business up the top. So it's about the third one there. That's the one. So now again, VA for everyone. Oh, you want to go in again? Do we want to use swap the settings up the top right?
Yeah. Let's just swap into that
Yep.
instead. Cool.
Yep. And then so
Yeah, just
type in your
type in,
business. Yeah.
So create a business.
Correct. Yep.
Good. This category virtual assistant doesn't have it.
What about VA? If you just write VA
Yeah.
out of interest.
I think it's offshore. The offshore resources. I think it's human resource consulting.
Okay. Well, that's a good start.
Yeah.
You can put in 3, I think. So
Yeah. So I'll get that.
you're right. You can add, it actually says you can
add more later.
add more later, which we'll do. Yep. So let's keep going there. Next.
Add the location.
Yep. So put your Melbourne address.
Yep. So I'll put the address that I have in here. With your business. Oh, I can't do. Oh, there you go. Cool. Blah 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 blah. Yep.
Is that street address? Just go back, because see how it's got 400. Go back.
Oh, it doesn't have the.
Yeah.
The
So you're gonna have to so just type it in rather than I see how it's got add a line. Do 401 and then add a line. You'll go suite.
So sweet. 915, I think 915.
Yeah. Now, because you're going to get a postcard, and that way it needs to be able to find you.
Oh, I need to double check.
Is it 3008, the Docklands?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. There you go. I always thought it was a 3000.
Yeah, I'm just checking with the business partner because that office is actually a friend of his.
Yeah, I
office.
understand. So long as it's somewhere that someone's going to get it, because you're going to put your name on it, it's going to come attention Tuan Nguyen, and then but it just needs to be received somewhere. That's all, and it can't be a PO box.
All right, that's all good.
Okay, so we can just hit next. Yep.
Provide delivery or home and office visits.
You can say no there.
Probably not. Contact info. So I'll put the 1300 numbers in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or mobile is better.
No, probably this one, because is that just going to your mobile?
This one we actually have a 1300 number, so
Okay.
it's gonna go to like a WebEx, not WebEx, sorry, 3CX kind of thing.
Okay.
So like a voice over IP numbers.
The only thing is here is from a security, that sort of, and you know, when it wants you to verify. The
Mhm.
only thing is if you can't receive things as a text. So the reason I asked, so mine, or I also have a 1300 number, but it forwards to my phone, my mobile phone.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I haven't had that set up yet. So
you might
can,
want to, in the first instance on these things, is just put your mobile in, but anything that's public facing. Well, actually, for this one, no, you can probably put your 1300 here. I don't think it's going to matter.
yeah,
So that'll be okay, and then your website URL you put in as well. It's
yeah,
just
but is it going to send me some sort of verification to this
not
number?
not on that number. For that's going to show on your profile,
Okay,
but there's going to probably be other things where it will. So, but we already know that it's associated with your business partner because it's sitting under.
yeah. He can
Yeah,
receive the thing. So
yeah, that's it. So let's go next now. Okay. Oh, you can manage via. Okay, what's this? So yeah, you've been
Yeah, because
verified.
this one is like the primary email.
Okay, go next. I can't believe that verified you straight away.
Yeah. And
Okay,
then
so
business
then just
hours.
use your hours.
Yeah, Monday to Friday, 8 to 6 p.m. There we go. 8 a.m. 6 p.m. Okay. Saturday, Sunday closed.
It's very rare that you can go messaging. Probably doesn't hurt. So
Accept messaging. Okay, yeah. So accept message. But like whenever I have the message, I'm gonna have an email, right?
Yeah, you'll get an email
Yeah,
to
that's
them.
good. Yeah, that's good.
Let's go. Let's copy what we did in Basecamp, and we just tidy it up again.
Yeah, with the hashtag too.
Yeah, include the hashtags. The only thing with Google, it may not let us use the the web, because the website and stuff is already there, so we might have to take out the URL. That's all.
So don't sweat about that. And then blah blah blah.
So what we got?
Good.
Don't sweat about that. Yeah.
And then don't sweat. Do I want to have like an extra line here?
Is there a bit of a? Do we need a? Is that first sentence a bit too chunky? The first paragraph. Let's just tie with it at a Premier. Oh no, that's okay. Yeah. I wonder whether we could just drop it down so you have that as a header, tied with mundane and repetitive tasks, and then give yourself a line break, a space, and then we are an Australian recruiting agency.
Yeah.
Um,
So
That's okay, actually. I leave it like that, because what happens otherwise, you might finish up then having a whole line where it's not visible on certain things. So don't sweat the little stuff. You're scrolling down. Tell us your needs, or visit. I would just say, or visit the website, because I don't think you can have that link in there, because the link's already going to appear on stuff. The website today. Yep.
and then hashtag.
And then hashtags can go down an extra. Yeah, that's it. Let's go next. Okay. If you probably don't add photos here, I'm going to get you to put your logo and cover elsewhere. So let's go skip. And let's go skip. And you always get offered that anyway, by the way. Your business. Okay, go continue. Okay.
Yep.
Now, so let's just close that little dialog box on the right. Just scroll down a little bit here, and it's going to say about adding logo and in the middle. So there we are.
Complete business profile.
On the left-hand side, go add logo. Yep.
And then just logo.
So, and then put your or you can put your icon image that you used before.
Sure.
And drag it out so it fits within. So drag those corners out. Yeah. And give yourself a bit of white space around it. So drag it right out. And underneath where it's got add caption, just write VA for everyone icon. Yep. And then you can go set logo. Okay, and same with the cover. If you go choose photo above it.
Where's the cover?
Top above the logo.
Oh, this.
Yeah, that one there.
And then use the cover banner.
Use the current one.
Can I change it later? Or?
Yeah. We can always come back and change it. And realistically, probably the likelihood is you're going to change this before Christmas potentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because clearly, that goes straight in. And if you're going to change it, you'd finish up changing it on the web as well, right? So that's that sort of things. Let's grab the go click on home up the top on the left hand side. Just go home there. And then what I'll get you to do is just copy the business.google URL up the top and paste that into Basecamp for us.
This one?
Yep, just that one there, yep. Yep. And then go back to Google. I'm going to tidy all that up, by the way. I'll do a write-up at the end. And let's add also users like we did with YouTube. So underneath website, go add users on the left-hand side. Left-hand side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
User.
Yeah.
And then I'll add.
Put yourself first. Yeah. As an owner.
That one.
Yeah, and then invite.
Yes, I see.
And choose a role as manager. Yep.
Wait, does it?
Oh yeah, sorry. You have to, Steve. There you go. Oh,
Yeah, I'm using
bottom,
Dashlane.
the bottom fella. Yeah, either one works anyway. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Cool. I'll go and find that, and you do the same.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, that's done.
Okay. Looks like that's done for me too. Just going to have a look at something else. So I'm just going to double check. So I've accepted that. So if you refresh that, if you haven't done already, you should see that we're both now accepted there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All good now.
I'm just going to make sure that even though I accepted that one on YouTube, a couple of them recently when they've set them up as we should be right because this is new when we've just set it up. But I've had other ones recently where there you go.
Yeah, it shows up as a proper owner and manager now, so it's good.
Yeah,
It doesn't
cool.
say invited, so it's good.
Yeah, no, I can see myself on the other side of things too. So all good. Perfect. Good. So now let's just go. Is there anything else on here? Let's just click on so in the first instance, actually go click on info underneath post for me. Will that have it there? Let's go. Oh, there. So go click on two things. Firstly, view on maps on the right hand side. It's got view, yeah, so view on maps. I'm surprised that's already there, but that's good. And so see how then it's got share. Click on share for me. The one it's got send to your phone, and then it's that one. Can I get you to copy and paste that link into Basecamp for us? And that's the link you can put on the website, but also you can use for people to be able to review you, right? So see how on the if we close that dialogue, it should also give us the capacity. Scrolling down a little bit on that left-hand side, write a review. Yeah. So that's in there as well. Cool.
So it's already verified, and I can actually use this to
correct.
write reviews.
Yeah, straight away.
That's
yeah,
fast.
Yeah, it's very fast. That doesn't happen. That's a 20%. It's very rare that happens immediately. So that's good. And it must have something to do with the fact that, as you said, you're sitting under the digital vision side of things, and so you've been verified for a while, and it's the same address. Cool. Let's then just go back to Google My Business. I think that's I think we've been able to get through that pretty quick. So the other thing is what you can do, given you've just copied and pasted, if you go to YouTube now into that part that we've got the edit the details, and if you go add link, click on that one, you can write Google. Yep. And then you can go publish, and we'll keep, and then just so it saves the ones we've done as we go. And then we'll go to Twitter, and let's set up Twitter. We're going nicely. How's that coffee of yours? All good? All right, cool.
Yeah, it's almost cold, so
yeah.
We'll need another one soon.
Yeah. Let's get to the end of Twitter. Right, so let's do, that's saying sign in. It's got sign up with phone or email. Let's go sign up with phone or email. Yeah. And we're going to go VA for everyone. You might want to use the email. Use the hello at email. Yep.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Yep. Well, also, if you've got another one that you use for your phone, it could be tricky anyway. So, and then probably put your birthday in just from a security, because it's harder for people to know then.
And then next.
And then next, yep.
Customize the experience.
It's my 6-year-old birthday
to
today, Kuznal. Yep. So then we go next. Yep. Probably doesn't hurt, but yep. Sign up. Yep.
Okay. We have everyone, hello, and then sign up.
Yep.
Verification code. 1 second. I'll put a note down as well. Twitter account. Okay. Password.
Okay, password I've copied for you into Basecamp. I suggested one. If you go to Basecamp and scroll up to the top. Oh, sorry, next one over. Yep. Scroll up to the top for me. I usually put it under Instagram, I think. If I haven't put it under both, just scroll up. No, I haven't. Okay, I'm going to have to tell you. I'll get you to type it. Go down below, and I'll get you to type it because I might have been waiting on confirmation of the date. So I reckon we go capital VA, the number 4, a lowercase e, 21, 11, 30, exclamation. And so if you want to copy that, that's today's date and a short version of the project for you as well. So
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to generate a new password, so
yeah, this is one. This is one that we have to know. The other thing that
good.
Yep. And so then we go next. Yeah. And we can
pictures.
add
I
the
guess
icon.
The same. Yeah. Marketing.
Yep. It's funny, ever since you and I met the first time, your screen looks similar to mine because I went the black as well.
Yeah, just dark mode.
So now I'm like looking at my own dark. It's like looking at my own dark mode screen now. It's funny how it does it for certain things, and there's certain things it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Because when I was first seeing you do the icon, then I was thinking, oh, is that because sometimes with PNG or different ones, it doesn't do it quite right. Now, I reckon with our short bio, so Twitter's one of the ones that you can use. It can be slightly longer, but I reckon what we do is if you go to your Basecamp message again on the left-hand side, and I think that I reckon where it says don't sweat about the little stuff, delegate and employ your perfect virtual assistant, right? Use that part first. Yeah.
Okay. Good idea. Okay.
Yeah. And then I reckon because we want then to what was that next little thing where you got let's just go launch your well actually because I think tell us your need and launch your VA ride is going to be too much. I reckon just go launch your VA ride.
Launch your VA ride. Just this?
Yeah.
Launch your VA.
Yeah, so bring that up, a capital L, bring it up a line. Maybe go launch your VA ride today, exclamation. Yeah. And then what about we use a little emoji mobile phone. So if you go to emojis.com or something like that on the far right, just go emoji, copy and paste. Yeah, it'll come up. Yeah, get emoji. I should put that into the checklist. And if you just go mobile, your phone, yep, that'll do it.
The copy?
Yep, the top one, mobile phone. Yeah, and then copy there. Yep.
Let's do that. And then just that and
yep.
The number, right?
And then do your 1300 number. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What could we use as a bit of so maybe give yourself an extra space between the phone and the 1300? There's one space to be had there probably.
It
Yeah.
is one space. Yeah.
Oh, is there? Okay. What could we what emoji could we use?
For emails.
Well, up the top, I was thinking, you know what, you could put your email in there if you wanted. Could use the get the email emoji and put that in there as well, because then your other there's the top one.
This one.
The website address is going to be on there already, so you don't need to put the web there. So yeah.
60. That's
Oh, that's
160
perfect
exactly.
when you get it perfect. Right, so copy all that. And, can't believe it.
And put it in here. Or?
And, yeah, put it in Basecamp. Yep. Yep. And then back to Twitter. And next. And so I wondered whether VA and the number 4 would but make it a capital VA, capital A, I should say. Yeah. Can't believe it.
Looks good.
That's very good. There you go.
So
okay,
next, yep.
so next, yep. And skip for now. Yeah, we don't need those. They'll come up. And
yeah, I'm not gonna log into this account most of the time anyway.
Yeah, you can flip in and out pretty easy now on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just by the way, so you can go next. Don't think you have to have anything in there. Follow one or more account. Well, we can follow
President and Elon.
yeah, follow those top 2. That's all right. Yep. Yep. And next, and we're going to follow other more relevant things in a second. Well, that was actually pretty good. I'm pretty pleased you got that. Let's click on underneath list. Click on profile on the left-hand side. Yep. And what you can do is copy the URL up the top. And you can paste that into YouTube and paste it into Basecamp. Yep. Put into both. Yep.
So this one just says Twitter.
Yeah. And we'll probably order it right down to the bottom, but yeah. Let's go back to Twitter. Yeah. And edit profile. On the right hand side, it's got in the middle there, it's got edit profile, yep. And then put our cover image in.
Maybe just put all the face in there.
Yep, that's good.
Right.
And location we do Melbourne. Just you probably don't do the put Melbourne there. Melbourne comma capital VIC. Australia, yep. And then the website.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then save. I've been seeing this switch to professional, but unless Facebook buys it, I don't think we need to.
Change into a top link.
Right, so let's go underneath profile, click on more for me on the left, yeah. And let's go click on analytics. Actually, we might as well turn them on, given we're not changing the name. Yeah, and just go turn on. And you can copy that URL just to remind me that we did that. And also, if you ever wanted to find it. Let's then go, yep, back. You could close that analytics tab now. Yeah, that one. And then back here, we're going to go, you can go display. I don't think we need to be blue, but I don't know that the display changes for everybody. So maybe make it that pinky one in the middle.
What for?
Yep. And then
is it because of the
that's closer to your logo.
The theme, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
and then
done. Yep. And then underneath profile, go more. And then go settings and privacy. Now I will get you to add, if we can add your So we know, just go account information on the right-hand side up the top, on the right. That's it. And yeah, paste your the password in again if it didn't remember, or did it just remember? If you click in there, does it remember? Yep. And then your phone up the top, add a
Yep.
phone number. But I would put just your mobile number so you can verify things, that's all. The only thing is when they're associated to other accounts already.
And then I'm not taking this, right?
Let people, I know that you don't need that. Yeah.
We'll send that.
There you go.
Give me something. Uh, 29934. Verify.
Cool.
All right.
And
That's done.
then we can go back to profile on the left-hand side. And we can leave that for now. We've got to come back for planning, but that's looking pretty good. Awesome. I'm really pleased that we got VA for everyone. And how good is it when your phone and your email will fit? It won't for other things, but what we but
it
anyway,
fits perfectly.
what we might do on the other ones where we do run out of space is what we could do instead of saying launch your VA ride today, we might choose to just keep the mobile and the email in there and have don't sweat the little stuff. Cool. So let's go to Instagram now, to the left. Yeah, and we're going to do a sign up underneath. Yep. Go sign up again. That's it. And so yeah, hello. VA for everyone. No, VA for everyone. Yep. And copy and paste that same. You may still have it copied.
What?
Yeah, copy the same as the VA. Oh, sorry, the username. Let's go with the same as Twitter. So it'd be good to have that consistency. Go VA for everyone. Yeah.
And then the password is the same, yeah?
Password, go and copy and paste the password, yeah.
Do you need the login later? Or?
Possibly, yeah. So, but the only time I need it is if I'm bringing things across into the into the scheduler. All right, so it looks like you're good to go with sign up there now.
Hang on, let me quickly keep a note for myself because later on I'll
yeah.
Oh, good now. Username as well. Oh, wrong one. Don't want that.
Just refresh that above. Oh, there you go. Got it. Yep, that's good.
Sign up.
Yep.
At your birthday. Sure. Verification. Jumping now. Still waiting. Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's happening? Sorry, something
Go or refresh or go next. Try refresh. Yeah.
Switch account, and I'll try my new account, see if it works. Oh, look at that.
It's weird.
It's kind of weird.
Add a phone number to get back in. Yeah, so just put your mobile in there.
So many two-factor auth.
Yeah. you want to have it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean now.
There you go. Yep.
What am I
So
following?
top right hand side next to the love heart. Let's go up to the top. The little, that's right. Go hit profile. And we're going to go edit profile. And change the profile picture to your icon up the top in the middle. Yep. Okay, and then we've got the website, copy and paste.
Bio.
Yeah, and the bio, let's use that little short. Did we copy and paste that, or do we need to go back to Twitter? Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, we had, you did. You got, don't sweat it about the little stuff.
Yeah, I had Twitter open as well. So
Yep. Back to Instagram, yep.
But yeah, the symbol doesn't work though.
Oh, yeah, so if you go, I reckon it'll work if you go to Basecamp and try doing it from there.
So copy from here?
Yeah, I think so. As long as when we haven't pushed enter yet, it usually work.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's too much, but let's see. Let's so let's take out just so that we know it's not going to be too much. Let's take out launch your VA ride to start with, and get rid of that little full stop too, maybe. Yeah. Delegate employer, perfect. Okay, let's just scroll down to the bottom and go submit, and then we can try putting that. See what will fit, right?
Should I change this phone number now? Or?
That's private anyway, so that's okay up there. So that's yep.
Include your calendar recommendation.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's saved. Now you can put a full stop after the virtual assistant, and let's see what is that next thing. What did we say before? Start your VA ride or something along. Launch your VA ride.
Yeah.
Launch your VA ride might fit. It's just that I reckon it's going to be very close.
Maybe we can try all that.
And then see if that'll save.
Then see if it works. Yeah.
Okay, so...
150 character, that's why.
So the other thing I've just noticed is that hello is missing a L.
Is that happening on the other one? Oh, that's... I need to
so edit profile. We're going to have to probably just knock a space. So get a space, put a hello there, knock their mobile phone back one.
No, I think I got it now. Let me see. Yeah, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I used to have like 2 spaces here.
Do you want to double check that that's not the case on Google and VA on YouTube as well? Just double check.
Where do I
go back to down the bottom, scrolling down. This one here, yeah. Just that little pencil.
Yeah,
that's okay. Fine. It's all cool there. Okay, good.
And then YouTube. Hello, that's fine. Yeah.
That's all fine too.
Cool. I don't know why there's only one.
Yep. Okay, so back to we were at Instagram.
Yeah.
And right, delegate. Don't sweat the little stuff.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Because
maybe what we do is we just delegate and employ your perfect virtual assistant today.
Oh yeah.
And you maybe could use an exclamation, I reckon, rather than a full stop.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, that fits. Nice. Now, just scroll up a little bit for me. So everything else is going to be okay there, I think. Scroll down. Excuse me, we've got the mobile in, got that. Cool. You can then hit top right again next to the love heart. Hit and go to profile. And then you can copy the URL up the top and then paste that into YouTube in his Basecamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And
I need the Instagram account and stuff in here. So. Okay.
Okay, and then let's go. So I think we're okay. You can go back to Instagram, but I think we're done there. Let's then go. Let's go to Facebook. And do you want to have a couple of minutes stretch and make us another coffee?
Oh, I need to boil the water first. So
No worries. Do you want to go boil the water?
no, that will wait.
Okay. So while the water is boiling, let's then just click on Facebook. And let's go. Let's go. On the right hand side, there's the 9 dots on the top right. Yeah. And then you've got page, create a page on that one there. Yep. And over on the left hand side, we're going to go VA for everyone. And category. Try virtual assistant. Yeah. No. Try VA, see if anything comes up. No. What did we have before?
Human resource. Oh, that doesn't have it too. Offshore resource. Resource.
What about recruiter? Recruit.
Yeah, recruiter works.
Yep. And then I would put something about business, business support or something. Type in business, see what comes up with business, because you can
What
put
about
3 in.
consulting? Is this consultant?
Yeah, go with business
Okay.
consultant. Yeah. And you got one more.
What else do I put in there?
Professional services, maybe?
Oh yeah, I think so.
No.
My service. Nope.
Maybe another business one.
Consultant. Educational, automotive. It's a consulting agency, but like we're not really an agency.
No. It's a bit like me. I'm a consultant.
Maybe just
As
leave
well.
it 2 for now.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
And then,
okay, and then our description, you probably can use because it's
the whole thing.
255 here, so you could use the you can use that part. Definitely can use all of that. Yeah.
Change that. Oh, I need to update the.
What you could do, update it there. And what you could do is you could actually use the little internet web symbol and then put the website address too. Or maybe internet. Globe with meridians. There it is.
This one.
Yeah.
All the meridians. Cool.
Yeah.
Great page.
Yeah, and you can copy all that and just paste that in as well, maybe into Basecamp. It's a longer. Yeah, cool. And then let's go back to Facebook. Yeah, and then I think is that the last thing. So yep, you can probably go create page, and then next step it'll ask you to put logos and things on, or the cover and stuff. Okay, and then so on the left hand side, what's this say was created? Yep, add profile picture on the bottom left. Put the icon in.
That looks weird.
It's going to be all right. I don't know why it looks weird there, but it won't look weird when it goes into the other parts.
Yeah.
So add
and
the
then
cover.
the banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we change the cover, it's gonna be in 6 different places.
Yeah. Then scrolling. Oh yeah.
Should I just go all the way up top instead? That looks good.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
And then save.
And then save.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
And then we don't need WhatsApp.
So I'll just skip, yeah?
Yep. Just go leave.
Leave.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't
And just go
touch
refresh. Just refresh on the left-hand side. Just sometimes it didn't load, but then we'll see whether we need. So if you refresh that page.
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, you did? Then try again. Just go and add our so if you click on the little camera, so just go back. Yeah, just go on the little camera. Yeah, and then upload. Yeah. Yeah, it's not big enough.
Okay, mine is 170. That's okay.
Do you know how to? Are you using a Mac? You know how to resize them? I can show you how to. If you open it up,
but the
I
thing is
might
that one
pixelate a little bit.
is, yeah,
Do you
it's
want to use?
pixelated.
Do you want to use the other one that I gave you then for now?
Yeah, I'll use yours.
The 340 or whatever it was.
I think it's in Basecamp. Right? Oh no, it's in Dropbox.
In Dropbox, yeah. I thought you downloaded it already, didn't you, or no?
No, I haven't downloaded it. Yeah, I do now. Yeah, but I guess we'll probably change it later to make it more consistent.
Sure.
There we go. That looks good. Any description?
Then description, you can just paste the short version we've got. Go back to Basecamp and use the use that. Don't sweat it. Yep, use that.
Does it? Oh, okay.
And then, in fact, what you could do, because this will create a post, don't sort it, and then give yourself a line break between launch your VA ride today. So make it so it looks like a post, and then underneath the website, you could put the hashtags as well. So go enter, and then copy and paste the hashtags in there as well, which are there. Yep. And then you can copy that as well if you like, because we're going to put it behind the cover too. So copy the whole lot and then go save. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And then if you go down a little bit, scroll down. Yeah, see there the 3 dots where it says VA for everyone updated their cover photo. Just click on that and just go edit post and just paste that same thing there and go save. That's it. Cool. And then let's scroll up a little bit. Scroll and let's go add a button on the right hand side, and you just maybe go contact us and put the website in there.
I'll just put some, create a 180 pixel logo, yeah?
Load a 300. In fact, 320 minimum is usually best.
So 320 by 320.
320, 350, something like that is usually sort of most flexible to use, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, so let's just go contact us here.
That's
it, and just copy and paste, yeah.
Save.
Yeah, and on the, see how it's got create a username?
Yep.
Click on that, and that'll go to edit page info. Oh, no, it won't. It'll just go here. So let's go with the same as what we've got for the others. Let's go VA for everyone with the number 4. And there's good synergy then.
Yeah. Your username?
Yep.
Cool.
And done. And now you can go and take advantage of that hot boiled kettle. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. All right.
All right.
Going back in 5.
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Still with us? Kushnal? Are you there, Kushnal? Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I heard
Connection
you there.
is not really good here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
I
is your
went
day
for
today? What time are we there? Still nice. It's not
It's 7 a.m. here,
7
actually.
7 a.m. Have you had your breakfast?
Yeah. No, not yet.
Not
I
yet.
usually have my breakfast at 8 or 9.
Okay.
How about you, Steve?
I typically yeah, so I have coffees. I have a coffee to get started in the day, usually about 6:30. Um, and then today was my 6-year-old's birthday, so he was up quite early, and then
Wow.
and then we took a few cakes for him to share at school. So he starts school at we sort of have to leave just after 8:30 or so, and he starts school at 9 o'clock. Um, so that's usually how the day starts each day.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think you told me you have siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little one.
Are you an older sibling or a younger sibling?
I'm an oldest one.
You're the oldest sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Very good. And do you have brothers or sisters?
Yeah, a brother. A brother one.
Okay. Very good. How old is he?
He is 17. Yes, 17 years old this year.
Oh, very good.
All right, I'm back.
Awesome. Okay. Kushnal's still with us. Tuan is back. What are you drinking? You having a cup of tea or a coffee, Tuan?
I got a coffee. So I have just coffee and milk and some
Yep.
sugar. So quite simple.
Very good.
I'll try to buy like a coffee machine like when I can.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
when I can find a place in the apartment for that. Yeah, but would be nice to have like a latte or something.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I've got the Nespresso and I swear by it. But I think I don't know that the LD ones are much different, for instance. Depends how snobby you want to be. But
Yeah.
I think it's just the milk that makes the difference, right?
Yeah.
At
You're
least
gonna
from
need full cream. Yeah, you're gonna need full cream milk. The skim milk doesn't make sense.
I have skimmed milk, I must admit, but I have a lot of it. So, um,
Yeah.
in any case, now let's probably what we should do is on the left-hand side. You scroll down on the left-hand side, and we'll go all the way down to settings. There, yep, and we just might make our way down this page. Let's go to. In fact, given we're going to go make our way down the page, let's just go to page info first on the left-hand side. Yep, and in here you can add the 1300 number.
In here,
Yep,
this one, right? And then uh 61, isn't it?
yep.
And then 1300 numbers. Okay. Doesn't copy. Okay.
Excuse me. Yep. And then the email, the hello at. Yep. And website.
Cool.
And
And
location,
location.
just do location. Do the you don't need the suite, but just do the that address. See if that comes
Does
up
it
for us.
does it update like if I do this? Or it
It
doesn't have
just
auto?
you need to pick it. It needs to pick up on where you are to start with. That's probably the
So I guess no need the suite. Just
no.
the
Just do that. Yeah.
okay.
Just go back because it wants to probably um, Actually, if you go 401 Docklands Drive, just knock the rest off for a second. Oh, yeah. Now write the city, Docklands Vic. Yep. And then go, yeah, the zip code. It doesn't look like it's going to find you, so you might have to go and drop and drag. So,
Oh, there you go. There's something in the middle of
in the middle
nowhere.
of the water.
Yeah.
There
So I
we go.
couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's often that at least you only have to do it once. Hopefully, once we
Click.
there we go. Yeah.
What did I click? 401. I don't even know where the place is.
401 Docklands Drive. I'll put it on my. I'll tell you. I'll steer you in if you like.
Yeah, North Melbourne.
Oh yeah, you've got it. You can click between those two.
South Melbourne. So it must be somewhere here. Yeah, it should be somewhere here. Melbourne Convention Centre. That must be very close. Is it Melbourne Convention Centre next to New Quay, Costco Wholesale? Oh, come on. Crown is up here somewhere. Crown. So, where is Crown? Oh, I think I'm on the Stockman Park. No, I'll show you. Crown is here, and it's there. Okay. So, that's the plan there. That's on the top of that. Okay, so I'm pretty close. Should be here somewhere. Dockland Drive. Skip centering.
There it
Is
is.
that close
Docklands
enough?
Drive. You just knock it up.
That
See,
looks close enough.
there's Docklands Drive showing now.
It's
Yeah.
top left.
Yeah.
So that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do. Click away. So what you can then do is go scrolling down. Service area. You can write Melbourne Vic. You might want to put the other capitals if you want to, or you could just do Melbourne Vic and then write Australia.
No, it doesn't allow me
Is that
to.
going to do that?
Yeah,
No.
it's too wide. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I can put like other capitals.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Sydney, Brisbane, play. What's the Northern Territory one? Darwin?
Darwin. Yep,
Darwin.
that's it.
Darwin City. Oh, okay. Yeah. Then Canberra. Canberra City. Is it Canberra or Canberra City?
Yep, either one.
Canberra. And Hobart. Hopefully that's everything.
What about
Not
Perth?
missing
Do
anything.
you want to go to Perth?
Yeah, Perth for Western Australia. Yeah.
My hometown.
So,
and then you want to do the hours the same as Google?
Yep. 8 a.m. What did I do? Do it again. 6 p.m.
And then scrolling down, privacy policy. Is there a privacy policy at the bottom of the website?
I think not now. Not yet.
Maybe just something to make a little note you can copy mine, or there's plenty of other examples I'm sure you can find where you've got where you can put that. Just make a little note for yourself if you want to do that. That's where you'd put the little link for your privacy policy. That's all.
Yep.
Yep. And then
Okay.
scrolling a bit further down, price range. You probably are on the again, we probably don't specify price necessarily, but let's go with your Instagram. You can copy or you can just type in VA for everyone, and then go click on the ad.
The plus button.
Yep, plus. Sorry, and then do
Okay.
Twitter the same thing, right up the top there. Yep, and just do VA for everyone. And then you can click away, and that's it. And then on the left-hand side, if we scroll down a little bit further on the left-hand side, now that we've done, you can click on template. I should look at, just scroll up. Let's just make sure it is the right template. Just click on templates. Yep. There's probably things we can turn off. So services, okay. Reviews, we want to leave on. Turn off shop. Turn off offers. Which means photos and videos will come up next. Events, you may use events, so you probably can leave that on. Jobs, do you want to keep jobs on or no? Probably not, actually.
Probably not, yeah.
No, click
Not
that off. Then let's go down to underneath advanced messaging on the left-hand side. There's page roles. If you can add me on there. Now I'm going to finish up giving Kushnal a email, right?
So we'll add Kushnal later.
Yeah. This is marketer. If you do, it's Stephen and G. G for Garrick. Yeah, and then space Hubbard, HUBB. There we are, that one there. And give me an admin on it if you can. And go, yep, add.
And add.
Yeah.
So
test you.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't.
Okay, I'm just going to accept that. We're going to put us into the business manager anyway, but at least I'm on that page now. Let's just get that invite. And accept. Cool. And then, so I've accepted that. If you refresh that, it should show that, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
and then on the left-hand side under branded content, I'll get you to hit Instagram. That's the one, yep. And go connect account. And yeah, that's fine. Allow Instagram to message in inbox, yep. Continue. I go switch accounts, and then we've got our VA for everyone. And save info.
Okay, I can type in. Yep.
And then switch to a business account up the top. See how it's got switch now, add Instagram business tools.
So should I switch now?
Yep.
Okay.
Again, swap accounts, switch accounts, yeah.
That's weird, man. It keep asking. Keep it
next.
Yeah,
and done.
Is it easier on the new account? Right?
Is it easier on
a new account?
In some ways. Okay, so that looks
spinning.
It's still spinning. Yeah, it'll come up in a second. And go okay. There is certain things, but I think it's personal. So for instance, if we just set Tuan up today, then sometimes the same on LinkedIn. You might need to have been on LinkedIn or Facebook for 7 days before you then can create company accounts and that. So
Right.
sometimes there can be a delay on that sort of stuff when it's new, but usually with the business stuff when they're new, there's not a delay. So that's great. So let's then on the
Should I sync information here? This is
yes, you should. Yep, sync. Yep.
So
They're both the same because we just did it anyway. So yeah,
Done.
sync. Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Oh, good.
Okay. Just scroll down to the bottom on the left-hand side for me. That's all good. Up to the above page settings, it's got VA for everyone. Let's just click on your VA for everyone hyperlink on the left-hand side. That's it. And then what we can do is we can copy that URL and we can paste that into YouTube and into Basecamp. Very good consistency on this naming. I like it. Okay,
Yeah,
and
that
then
looks
back,
like Facebook.
yeah, and then back to Facebook then again. See in the middle what I get you to do. You can keep this page open, but where it says manage your page and Instagram with Business Suite, I'll get you to right click and open in new tab. Sometimes it may do that, but let's do it ourselves. And go, yeah, you can close them, go done. And go done in the middle. See, it's got your account business. Yep. Let's grab, you don't need the stuff that says and nab underscore ref, but if you copy everything up to 674 up the top, the URL.
674. Yep.
Yeah. Copy all that.
Yep.
And then go and paste that into Basecamp for me. Yeah. And then go back to Basecamp. And then bottom left, it's got settings and help right down the bottom.
Yep. So just scroll out to the bottom.
Oh yeah, so right on the bottom on the left-hand side.
Oh, the settings.
Right on the, yeah, that's the one. Yep.
Settings.
Yeah, click on that one. Oh, actually, you just said switch to business manager. There, this is your business manager, right? So, so click on. So actually, it's got add Stephen G Hubbard to this business account. So you can just click on add person.
And next.
And then, yep, next.
You just roll at admin or
give me admin on this, yeah.
okay.
And then next. So the two admins should be you and me. So again, next. This is actually a slightly different setup. It keeps changing depending on what you're looking at it. And go send invitation, yep. Actual fact, you know what? Stephen J, that should be fine. That'll send the right invitation. Yeah, go done. So that's you. You've already got it. Let me just see what that does. That's probably going to send me an email invitation. So give me 1 second. Okay, I think that's been accepted now on that side. Let's go, it's a slightly different look to normal. So let's just go, just click on business account info above people. let's make sure that's got all your ABN and different things that we need to put in there. So on the left-hand side, it's got business account info up the top.
Yep.
Yeah, go there. And then go to business. Go edit on the top right, because you probably could put your logo in there as well on the top right. It's got edit.
Top right.
Top
Edit.
right there. Yeah. Oh no, that's okay. We'll call that. There. See how the little camera? Oh yeah. So go edit again and see the little camera enables you to just update with the logo. Just use your icon. Sure, there it's going to be okay.
Where's the icon? Yep.
Yep. And
Okay,
then let's go to business settings underneath.
Settings.
And then I'll get you to copy that URL for yourself. You can see it's the same detail, close to what you had before. There's probably just one section. It's just the opening part. So you put that into Basecamp, and then you know that's where all your settings are for this business side of things. But I could see, yeah, if you go back to the suitcase, which is next to Instagram, and then let's edit this stuff up the top, legal name, that sort of stuff.
That would be okay. Yeah,
you might want to put that under digital. Yeah.
Australia. Street address. That would be this. Oh no, the in official document. That's in a different the address. Street. 1500. Do I need the tax ID? What's the tax ID?
You should use the ABN because we're going to advertise. So yeah, it's worth putting your ABN in there if you've got an ABN. Does it have a separate ABN to digital?
No, it doesn't. No,
so you maybe just use digital Envision's ABN.
Yep. Just 1 second when I try to find it. It shows. Okay. Safe.
Yep, that looks good.
Okay.
It might not. Oh yeah, there you go. It's probably just the space.
Doesn't like. Maybe full. There we go.
Yep.
Blah blah blah.
Awesome. Okay, and then this is more the view. So on the left-hand side, if you click on the drop-down next to users, let's have a look at that. Yep, and then click on people underneath that. We should both be in here now anyway. So there we go. Instagram accounts is interesting. So let's go go to Instagram accounts is on the left-hand side underneath apps. Oh, actually, it looks like it's going to let you do it from there as well. So go log in there.
Oh, now it has an app now. Weird.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's done.
That's done. So well, that's good. So that's just showing we both can access that. When we'll come back to ad accounts, but that's where this is where we'll come back to when we're adding an ad account. Click on Instagram accounts underneath apps because we'll be able to. Oh, you click on pages first on the left-hand side. Sorry, on the left-hand side. Yeah, on the left-hand side, go pages first. That'll show VA for everyone. And then on the left-hand side, if you now scroll down, you'll see Instagram accounts as well. It'll be the same thing. And additional settings now available. So that all looks good as well. Perfect. I reckon for now, we're good to go. So click back on Facebook next to LinkedIn and just double check there. Scrolling up, and as I said, the next thing we're going to do is excuse me. Yep, next thing we're going to do is do some connecting and that sort of stuff. Anyway, cool. Let's go to LinkedIn. Right, let's do you last. So the first thing we're going to do is, oh, actually, in fact, because you actually already have the company. Now let's do the company first while we're on a roll. So if you go to your the company page, yep. And what I'll get you to do here on the top right, there's admin tools, and I'll just get you to click on admin tools for me and go invite. Sorry, no, not inviting connections. Manage admins. If you can click on manage admins, there we are. And if you can just add Steve. I'm not Stephen here. I'm just Steve. So and then space, and then the third one down.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, and
And then
then
yeah, you can give me super admin to start with, just so I can make sure they can do the things. But realistically, I think the original super admin is the actual super admin nowadays. So anyway, yep. If we go save
anyway,
there, yeah, cool. Now let's go to home on the left hand side. Yep. And let's update our cover image. Yep.
cover image is like so small. It's weird. Anyway, that should be enough.
And let's go edit page. And did you, on the left hand side, it's got page info. Can I get you to click on that one? And do you want to make it just your icon rather than the logo?
Yeah. Yep. And then LinkedIn public tab.
Yeah, this part here. Now, in here, we're going to go, instead of having, well, actually, do you want to, you haven't put the link onto the website yet anyway, so why don't we make this consistent as well and call it, where it's got LinkedIn/company, go VA and use the number 4 as well.
Okay. Why does it show up?
Oh, what's this say? LinkedIn. Yeah, so you
VA
probably can only,
for,
for everyone.
is the capital like this necessary?
I don't think it's going to capitalize it, but you could try.
Yeah.
You can only use lowercase here, so VA for everyone will all be lowercase. That's okay. Yeah, and then so using the tagline, this has got 120, so you can copy and paste probably the. If you go back to Basecamp, we could probably use the short. We probably just can't say launch your VA ride today.
Yep.
So get rid of that part. Yeah.
And then I'll add the number stuff. Oh. So
Get rid of the full stop.
Yeah, but like it still need like
still going to be. We're probably going to have to go. Maybe just use the phone number here. And what you could say is delegate and employ your perfect virtual assistant today.
Yeah.
And maybe just make an exclamation rather than a rather than a full stop. Do you reckon? Yep. Yeah. Yep. We'll just go save on that.
Yep. That's done.
Yeah.
No.
And then on the left-hand side, go to Overview underneath About. Yep. And now you can use your long version into that description.
This bit.
Yeah, so that tired of mundane. Yep. You just might need to space it out a little bit, that's all.
That's that. Delegate. Let's see. So value need to be right. And then the tagline at the end.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so this does have outsourcing offshoring as a, clearly you've been able to select that. Got 2 to 10. Year founded.
A bit more on that.
Yeah.
So privately held.
Actually, just check your I reckon your URL is probably a HTTPS, not a HTT.
Yeah, I'll copy that. Yep, there we go.
Yep. And then do you want to put your year
Should I
founded?
change?
Yeah.
Should I change this phone number?
You can use your 1300 there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, founded 2019. Specialties, general virtual system.
Well, it looks like you've done pretty well in terms of with your specialties, but
yeah, it's pretty much all these like office. Yeah, we'll probably leave it like that.
Okay. Yep.
Should be fine.
Let's go save.
Save. Cool.
Okay, and close that one. Oh yeah, sorry, no thanks. Actual fact, just copy that LinkedIn company URL up the top and paste that into Basecamp. The bottom's fine, yeah. And then go back to LinkedIn again. Yep. And then let's go edit page again. Underneath the cover, it's got edit page.
Edit page.
Yep. And then let's go underneath workplace. Let's check locations. You probably don't need this one. That's there. It's just the locations. Do you want to update that?
Yeah. So should I change that to that one? Drive. There we go.
Yeah.
Headquarters. Location name.
Did you want to put the Indonesia address in here or no?
No.
No. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go hashtags. I just go. You close that.
Sorry.
Edit page again underneath. You probably have hashtags already underneath community. Go. Oh yeah. So recruiting virtual. So VA for everyone. What did we say? We said
VA for everyone, virtual assistant, and VA solutions. So I'm missing that.
So you can only have 3. So maybe just decide whether you think.
Maybe change this bit.
Yeah. So you can just delete it and then redo it. So
I don't really have the recruiting agency.
Yeah, so I reckon we get rid of both of those 2 potentially, unless you want to call it a recruiting agency.
Well, yeah, part of that.
I guess it is that to get the right people.
Yeah.
So maybe just update this one, virtual assistant services. Just type in virtual assistant. I reckon delete that one. And then I reckon add virtual assistant. Yeah, I would go the one below, virtual assistant. Yeah. And then just go save. And then maybe if you go back to Basecamp and for other things, do you want to make it that it says recruiting agency rather than or you're happy with that when we're posting our hashtag is the other ones?
No, this should be fine.
So do you want to go and just change the one in Basecamp so that our hashtag is recruiting agency?
Yep. It doesn't mean I have to change the other stuff as well.
No, just so add a 4th if you like. Yeah, I put it there. So I reckon yeah, for now let's have a 4th in there. I think recruiting so we could probably use all 4 if we wanted to. You know, that's the thing. That just with our ongoing posts, that's all. So we can close that one for now. No thanks. And then let's go view as a member. a view as member up the top. And now you should have an updated, so where is it? Just refresh this page. Oh no, it's okay. You don't need to refresh it. You just want to copy that. You just want to copy that link where it says VA for everyone / You don't need the my company and all that sort of stuff. So you could put that into Basecamp and put it into YouTube.
I thought it's only showing the first 5, right?
Yeah, it is. We're gonna put LinkedIn, and then we're gonna take Twitter, bring Twitter down to the bottom. So that little hamburger sandwich on the left, you can drag it down. Yep, there you got it. And then you can go publish on the right hand side, top right. And I think we've got everything in there now. So if you go once that loads, which it looks like it might have done, if you go now to the other YouTube tab that has the actual channel on it, up the top,
where is it?
right up the top, and it's the second from the left, is it?
Yeah.
Right up the top. Oh, sorry, if you go right up to the top and go to the other YouTube tab.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just refresh this page. It should show all the links now, hopefully, or at least 5 links, I should say. There you go. And if you click on About underneath, yeah, then you can see that other information, right? And you can still see the Twitter link as well. So
yeah,
that's that side of things. Cool. Back to LinkedIn. Yeah.
Sorry,
now,
just time out a little bit. I just need to do something real quick for my business partner.
Yeah, no problem. Yep.
Okay, good. All right, done. Let's get
all
back
good.
to it.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now what we can do is go to me. So on the top right where your face is on this part here, yep. And go view profile for yourself. And let's just go to the pencil underneath where you've got the cover for yourself. And let's go headline. Right, so that technology and investment enthusiast, that's, maybe let's put it that at the end, right? Can I get you to start off with, let's say, let's give yourself a director at, or what do you call yourself, or partnered? Are you, yeah, so what's your functional title? Do you want to go with Digital Envision first, or?
Oh, either will do. I think Digital Envision, and then be able to...
Yeah, so maybe what you would say is director at Digital Envision. Yeah, and then give yourself a space break, which is above the backslash on the right hand side above the enter key. If you do that stick that's straight up and down,
This backslash.
yeah, the one above it, do shift and then backslash.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. I reckon I don't reckon you need the proprietary limited after Digital Envision. Ultimately, we're probably going to want some space around that. Um, would you? Why don't you call it managing partner at? Is that with?
Like this.
Uh, well, so
Or
you're aren't you the director? You're a director at Digital Envision. So where is? So is your partner going to spend as much time or the same? You know your role with the yeah, so I don't know. I'm just thinking, what is the role the same? Maybe you just call yourself partner at VA for everyone,
okay,
and
then
then
that.
VA for everyone. Uh, I would do it so we could keep that little dash and have technology investment enthusiast, but where it's got VA for everyone, let's take your cursor back there and give yourself a space. Um, and then yeah, so and then do a dash, so a space and then a dash, because we're going to explain that you provide virtual assistant services, blah blah blah. So let's go to Basecamp, and clearly it's going to be a different message. It's not yeah. So what we could say maybe is delegate and employ your perfect virtual assistant, or virtual assistant matchmaking solutions in Australia.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do that.
Yep.
Yep.
Probably don't need the dash between virtual and assistant. Virtual assistant matchmaking solutions in Australia. Yep. Um, and then I think after that, probably everything else is okay. So we can just go. Let's save that. So we've got the well, before you say, oh yeah, you should save okay anyway. So that's that. We can close that. um, Director at Digital VA. You know what we could do? Um, enthusiast. I reckon just so it looks better, let's make the matchmaking solution technology and investment. Just the enthusiast looks a little bit strange, not having a maybe do a capital E for enthusiast. I think maybe just go back to that little pencil. Directorate.
Uh,
Yeah,
where's the investment enthusiast?
yeah.
Okay. And then what
Yeah,
did you want to do?
yeah. And let's scroll down. It's you can go pronouns he and him up the top. Um, yeah. And then just scroll down here. I think probably everything else is going to be okay. So we can save that, and then we just go to contact info. I was wondering whether we should, but
Should
it
I just
probably,
edit
I
contact
know we do
info?
that. We do that elsewhere. So just go save here, and then director. I think somewhere I saw you're a founding partner at. So you could put founding partner at VA for everyone if you wanted to up the top. So if you
Sure.
again go to that pencil, you've still got a bit of space by the looks.
Founding partner.
Founding partner, capital P, yep. Founding partner at, yep, yep, cool. Um, there we go. Okay, that's good. Now you can hit underneath that heading. You've got the contact info there. There's the blue. So scroll up, and there's gone contact info. Yep. And in here, go to your pencil on the right, and then see that one there. It's got Tuan Nguyen, and then the numbers. Just click on that hyperlink up there. Yep, it'll open a new tab. And then on the right hand side, there's a pencil. You can get rid of those numbers. Now, sorry, right up the top, scroll to that pencil there. Just make it Tuan Nguyen one word. See if that's available. I reckon there's going to be plenty of Tuan Nguyen's in the world, but let's see. I try
Says
a
something.
try a Tuan Nguyen. let's see if we can get dash in between the Tuan and the Nguyen. No. Let's see if you can get you know, with your, did I saw Min? You had Min in your name as well.
Yeah, it's my middle name.
Do you want to go Tuan Min
Is that?
Nguyen? Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
No.
But it just says something went wrong. Does it mean like it's duplicated, or like it doesn't say
Yeah,
the
that
errors?
just try refresh again. Just refresh the
It's
page.
very peculiar. Yeah.
Now try that
So,
pencil again. So let's try Tuan, and then yeah, it's because there's somebody. I was saying something went wrong. Yeah, but that's probably because it doesn't. Tuan Min.
use space.
Try no spaces between your Tuan and your Min as well.
Yep.
Oh, can be a bit testy. Just go cancel. Just hit the refresh on this. I'll get you to close.
Actually, what I can do is I can try. I can see if there's actually some LinkedIn profile right there. So if I do that, doesn't look like it has like a public profile, does it? Oh, okay. So there's already someone who did that. That's already someone who did that too. So I guess.
What about just do an M rather than a Min?
Yeah, that'd be good. No, it's already there.
What about a Tuan Nguyen? Tuan Nguyen Melbourne. Tuan, yeah.
No, it's unavailable, so it should be working. So we can do. Should I have a dash or not? No dash.
Probably you could do Tuan Nguyen one word and then have a dash for the Melbourne part, maybe.
Right.
Like that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, there we go. So if you refresh that now, or if you go just back to me on the top, yeah, on the top right, it's got me. Oh yeah, so close that one.
Just close.
Yeah, go view profile on that one. Yeah, and then close the one on the left, as in close that one there. Yep, and then see how that's your URL now. Copy and paste that URL into, and you can use that for, you know, your email and stuff if you wanted to, that sort of thing too. Just so you know that's your personal one now.
Update. Yeah. I need to update that.
Then right, we're back in here. Now let's go to the contact info again, underneath your bio in the middle. Yeah, and then go to the pencil again. And then see the website. I'm not sure what that website is, but if rather than calling it personal, call it other. And what's that going to?
I think I should change this. It's no longer valid. So I have a blog.
Okay, well you could call it
So
Tuan Nguyen blog.
Yeah. Change that. Blog. Okay.
Yep, that's good. And then put your digital you might want to put the digital Envision website in there.
That, and that will be company.
Again, call it other again, and you can write digital Envision, and then add another website, and you can call that one VA for everyone. So what we often do is we'd go VA for everyone website and VA for everyone Facebook page, and VA for Everyone Google, for instance. But in your case, you've got different entities, so it's better to do it this way. Phone number for you, you might want to use, depending on what you think, but go the 1300 number potentially.
Yeah, most likely. I don't want to expose my
Yep.
other numbers. Work.
Yeah, and call it work. Yep.
And the address.
And then address, you can just put Melbourne, Australia, if you want. You don't have to have full.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then should I change the email address too?
We can add other ones there. So you can go save on this. Yeah. And we'll close that. And then on your where are we? Click on me again, top next to notifications, and go settings and privacy. And here on the it's account management under partners and services, I think. Yeah, it's got account management. Is it manage accounts? Maybe sign in and security. Sorry, click on sign in and security. Next one down. Email addresses. There you go. So if you want to add the hello at, maybe, or do you want to add that? Yeah. So that.
Okay, just 1 second. Yeah. That one, confirm your email address. Copy email address. Do I want to add? Maybe.
Probably for your own, doesn't hurt, because that way if you get logged out or anything.
Yeah. Good. Then that's done. All right, all good.
Okay.
And
And
now,
then yep. So
I can change. Close that. Oops. Okay.
So if we go then back to LinkedIn on the top right, it's got back to LinkedIn. And then if we go to me, up next to notifications or view profile, whichever way you want to go, view profile there, yep.
Oh, view profile.
Yep. And then if you scroll down, you can see that you've already linked yourself to the company, but let's just scroll down a little bit. Down to, sorry, where you're this part here. Yeah, so if you go to the pencil there next to co-founder VA for Everyone, click on that. And then, so that's already linked, so that's good. Scroll down a little bit further. See that description? You can put that same long description as we put elsewhere.
This fit.
Yeah. And then just break it up. Yeah.
Email visit today. There you go.
Yeah, you go save.
So that looks good, yeah?
Yeah. And what we often do is just, if you go pencil again, you can put the little you can put the current profile. You can update it later, but if you scroll down the bottom, it's got media. Just add the banner image, and you just put the web address there. So upload media. Because no one's ever going to open that, you would just go.
Then
You
what do I put in the
put the
title?
VA for you .com.au. So you put the actual email address. Sorry, the web address, vaforyou.com.au. VA for
Oh,
Everyone.
you mean in the title?
Yeah, in the title. That's it. So they don't need to open up.
So yeah, so, is it like the full link itself?
Yeah, just
Like
just put the whole link. It's not a clickable link, but
oh, okay.
no. So just get rid of the forward slash and the HTTPS. It's just telling people where they can find the website. That's all. And then go apply. You don't need to put any description. You'll see how this does. But what actually I thought for you, what you might want to do is actually add your brochure.
Oh yeah, I can add the brochure too. Brochure. Yep, I can do that.
Upload media, is it?
Media brochure. Yeah, that's my brochure. Maybe it sales. And then yeah, brochure. Sorry, I'm just checking. Yep, that looks like the right one.
And this one, yeah, you could just go leave it almost as is. VA for everyone. Maybe just make the VA, make the F a capital.
Yeah,
And,
it's a big PDF, so we need to
yeah,
overall.
it's okay.
Not even sure if it's on local. Yeah, because everything is on SharePoint, so I need to check first. Yeah, it's on local, so it's all good. It's waiting. Does like people actually, going around look at stuff like this?
Well, it's just everything. It's just every little hit point. Not really. I mean, ultimately, it's about having. So let's go save. So the answer to your question is yes and no. There's an element of making you completely searchable, and people, if they're then, so for now, all of a sudden, a lot of the stuff, the key terminology, is going to make you more findable amongst connections and that sort of stuff. And then if you choose to, yes, I can then go and look at that sort of stuff. It's fair to say though it's all about generally the news feed, so it's about getting into the news feed rather than having the profile. But for you personally, I think particularly the brochure actually does remind me, if I haven't already, I think I have got my brochure on there as well. But yeah, it is it makes sense to do it. So that's perfect. So then that's all of them across the board. So let's now add them to the publishing scheduler, which is Publer. If you go back to Basecamp for me on the left-hand side, yeah, Basecamp, the next one over. If you scroll up to the top, I've given you the link for the Publer scheduler. So scroll down a little bit underneath YouTube, it should be. Yeah, if you right-click on that link, Publer, yep, and open link in new tab, yeah. And what we can do here, while you've got them all open, is just a good time to do it. And this will enable Kushnal to actually go in as well, because this is just, again, it's a shared password at this stage until we put it into, but it'll be good for Kushnal. Are you still with us, Kushnal? Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, let's go sign up here.
Yep, sign up. Also, we're gonna use like a separate account and not like a link account.
So this one with so this is how we do it for everybody. So we create the free account in the first place, and then we transfer the free into a higher plan that we have, and you may as well call it VA for everyone. It's the VA for everyone scheduler. Use the hello at email, and use the same password as we use for Instagram and Twitter.
Right. Okay. Oops. That. Not the robot.
You probably don't need updates
probably
unless
not
you
that.
really want them.
Not really. All right, Publer. Publer account. Do password. Cool. Okay. Confirmation.
There you go.
Let's confirm. Okay.
And
No.
then, oh,
Yep.
you're already signed in. There you go. Right, so up the top where it's got your little VA and the guy with the mask on, we can click up there first. Well, let's just put your icon in there. Go settings underneath Manage Teams, and just go Edit Profile. Yep, click on that, and just go the camera and put your icon in there. And once that's in there, just looks like it already ticked, so we just go Save Changes.
Yep.
And then hit the Publisher on the left-hand side where it says Publisher. Yeah, that's it. And what we'll do, there's a couple of ways to add accounts, but let's just hit Accounts in the middle next to Calendar. It's got Accounts. And let's go Add Account. And let's start with Facebook page, the page there, yep. Yep, continue
right?
as, yeah, because you're the owner, yep. So then find it in here. There it is, yep. And then next, and done.
Okay.
And okay. Yeah, click on that one there, yep. And then back to accounts, go to accounts and add an account. And then do your LinkedIn page. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but does it use the...
Oh, again, you go and find
Oh,
which
okay,
one.
yeah,
So there you go.
Cool. And then add account,
Yep.
and
Go
Instagram,
to
right?
Instagram, yeah. And continue.
Oh, only Instagram business. Okay.
Yeah. Because it's connected, it should find it. Yeah. Yeah.
What
And
page?
scroll down.
Yeah,
there it is, yeah. When I go in with my settings, there's about 9 ticks I have to do for every person. So yeah, if you do finish up having using Publisher for more than one, you're just going to need to make sure in your settings that you've ticked all the ones. So, but while you've got them open and now, and when it's your first one, it's never usually an issue. Twitter, because it's already open, it should just go straight to Twitter and find it.
Authorize app.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good.
And the last one is Google My Business there.
And YouTube as well, right?
Well, YouTube, we don't post through YouTube, so we don't need to put YouTube in here. And you can only use 5 anyway, so to publish things through. It's interesting because it offers it, but it's a bit like, well, you're not going to post, you wouldn't be able to post a video on a free account anyway. But there we are in the middle, yep. Quite surprising that's been able to be put in straight away. Right, now if you go, so that's them all in. If you go create on the left-hand side, and it's a bit like the little exercise that we gave Cushinal, right? So this is what we use to create the posts and post through, basically. So they're all in there now. I'm going to transfer them across into a hire so that we can actually put watermarks and different things on, which will be good because we'll use that little icon of yours. Essentially, that's the setup side of things done quite well. You did really good going through all those. So I reckon what we might do is if you go back to Basecamp for me on the far left-hand side, yeah, click in there and just scroll down to the bottom and just go Save Changes.
Yep.
And let me just double check that that's all come through at my end so I can see all those changes because I would have got the first in back. One second. And if that's good, then I reckon we could take a little bit of a break. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so let me just have a quick look here. And I can see that it's all been updated the way, so that's good. That's got everything in there that I need to do the write-up side of things. So with good timing, any questions this
No, it's
stage?
quite straightforward so far. But I guess when I get the updated banner image, then I'll just give it to you, right? And then you
Yeah,
can
it's
go and
easy enough. I'll
update
get
things.
realistic. It's probably a good. I'm going to use this if Cousin, are you still there with us? Maybe not. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm still here.
Cool. Um,
Yeah.
you could probably stop sharing for a second, Tuan, if you like. If you go back to whereby, or I can take you off from sharing, and I'll make
Yeah, it's
myself
okay.
visible too. Um, so yeah, what I was thinking is things like that, particularly now that we have Kuznul. So really, this is going to be the number one. The first example that we're going to use, right? So is doing the scheduling. Um, so as far as VA for everyone is concerned, I'm not going to do anything without Kuznul in terms of posting. I'll involve Kuznul in all posting so that she gets that understanding. Because effectively, the way I see it is that you, me, and Kuznul are holding hands on this one, right? Um,
Mm,
and then that way, when we're holding hands on all my other clients, then it just gives her, she knows that we use the same thing for VA for everyone as we do for everybody else, right? So, and it's the same process more or less. So,
sure.
um,
That's
so
good.
I, yeah, so basically that's the key though, is once we've got everything set up the way that we like it, and they're all in Publer, essentially now Kuznul and myself, even with the free scheduler, can simply sign in and schedule the post for the week ahead or 2 weeks ahead, whatever it
So
is, sort
for
of
the
thing.
free Publer scheduler,
Yeah,
as far as I know, it doesn't do like Instagram Reels, right?
it won't do
Can it do?
reels and that sort of
Yeah, it
thing, mate.
doesn't do
Yeah,
Reels. Yeah, I think we investigated that tool before, but yeah, it couldn't do Reels. So
yeah, yeah.
it's kind of
I look
inconvenient.
in the main. So yeah, we just do the standard posting, even on the upgraded plan. Um, you can post video, but it'd have to be an MP4
Mm,
format, right? But on the upgrade plan, you can post video. You can't on the free plan. It'll let you try a couple of things, and then you can only do it. But what happens is you don't ever lose access to that free plan. All we do is that basically we add that to our plan, and then it's basically what they call a gold standard plan that we're using for all of our extra small to small clients now. Um, so now that they're in there, basically once we have a plan of posting, we can just get on with it, right? The next part of the session that we'll do is firstly, we're going to look at how you, for your business, can connect people to people. It's probably some stuff you already do, but I'll give you sort of some strategies that I use. Then we've got business to business connection, which again, I would think using Kushnell, there's probably some additional work that Kushnell can do for the business that if she can do it for you, she may well be able to do it for my clients. And so that's something that we may be able to offer well, just some of that sort of general sort of maintenance type and things that my clients often don't do themselves. You know, they just sort of think I'll set and forget. But I'll talk through that. So,
mm,
because I think there's going to be, particularly business to business, it's good opportunity for Kuznel to do that for VA for everyone. Um, and she may well do that as you, if that makes sense, right? So she'll be in there as you, inviting people in and stuff like that, or connecting with people, right?
mm.
um, that's the reason I don't do it at the moment, because in the main I don't act as Tuan usually for any of our clients. But where the clients are happy to use, maybe get assistance and have people do that for them, then maybe that's something we can consider.
Yeah.
So connecting, then we'll look at the ads manager itself. I think you've used it previously for digital vision. Is that right?
On yeah, for the digital and vision, we only have like separate people managing separate
Yeah,
things.
yeah. So we're going to
So it's not from Publer at all.
no, we're going to set this up. Oh yeah. So this is separate to Publer as well, where your Facebook ads manager sits in your business manager. We're going to set that up. We're going to create saved audience, and we're going to create the pixel for the website. and then we're going to talk about what does the schedule look like. I think in the first place we were talking about just doing every second day posting, which probably doesn't require then Kushnal to do any engagement side of things. It's just publishing posts to the various channels and that sort of thing. So yeah, we'll do that in the next part of the session. But for now, how about we take a break and get back together just after 12:30 Melbourne time? How does that sound?
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. 1 p.m. Yeah.
Or
what time do you want to?
Let's make it 1:45.
1:45. Okay.
1:45 sound
good.
okay?
Sounds good to me.
Great. See you then.